Kenya yomoni Kuchiche chivugali nata Kenya sisaruzi mutunduli Abemba kose munalima Andu munu banyole simeko Nyasaye we mirembe 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 Torita goge vamo Kachara mediria jakao Torita goge vamo Kachara mediria jakao Torita goge vamo Kachara mediria jakao Sote, 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 sote Songe, songe, yeah Sote, 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 sote Songe, mele pamoja Sote, 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 sote Songe, songe, yeah Sote, 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 sote Songe, mele pamoja
Asante sana Kamanu, na kwa sasa tunakaribisha kwaya ya muungano wa kitaifa. Uwanja ni wenu kwa sasa.
Wana Kenya wote sote tunaimba Wapaza sauti za upendo amani umoja Wapaza sauti za upendo amani umoja Mkono kwa mkono heri ya wale Uongozi bora ni baraka yake Mwenyezi Mungu Uongozi bora ni baraka yake Mwenyezi Mungu Tucheze, ina tupige filimbi na zeze, tunashangilia sauti nyikani, ndege wanaimba, wanyama wacheza, ni mshangilio. Leo twakumbuka Mzee Jomo Kenyatta, waliopigania uhuru kwa damu na jasho, waliopigania uhuru kwa damu na jasho. Harambee wa Kenya, nchi yetu Kenya. Hongera wa Kenya kwa kudumisha umoja wetu. Hongera wa Kenya kwa kudumisha umoja wetu. Ngoma na tucheze, na tupige filimbi na zeze, tunashangilia sauti nyikani, ndege wanaimba, wanyama wacheza, ni mshangilio. Uliyesimama eti wasubiri Jongea karibu tuungane tuijenge Kenya Jongea karibu tuungane tuijenge Kenya Nayo ngoja ngoja sisi wazalendo Usiku mchana ni upendo amani umoja Usiku mchana ni upendo amani umoja Ngoma na tucheze na tupige filimbi na zeze tunashangilia sauti nyikani ndege wanaimba wanyama wacheza ni mshangilio kipenzi changu milele na milele Kenya kipenzi hakuna mwingine duniani Kenya kipenzi hakuna mwingine duniani nami nimeapa mate nikatema pu wa mwana Kenya kipenzi hakuna mwingine duniani kudharau au kukutukana kamwe siwezi Kenya kipenzi hakuna tucheze, vinanda tupige, filimbi na zeze, tunashangilia. Sauti nyikani, ndege wanaimba, wanyama wacheza, ni mshangilio. Ngoma na tucheze, vinanda tupige, filimbi na zeze, tunashangilia. Sauti nyikani, ndege wanaimba, wanyama wacheza, ni mshangilio. Ngoma na tucheze, vinanda tupige, filimbi na zeze, tunashangilia. Sauti nyikani, ndege wanaimba, wanyama wacheza, ni mshangilio.
Tuwapongeze zaidi wanakwaya wa muungano wa kitaifa wakiondoka. Tuwapongeze zaidi mabibi na mabwana. Mheshimiwa Rais kutufungia awamu hii, naomba nimkaribishe mwanamuziki mashuhuri ambaye anaimba nyimbo za rege na benga, Makadem, akiwa upande ule mwingine wa jukwaa aweze kutuletea tumbuizo. Karibu Makadem.
Na wakati anaendelea, bado tuko na nafasi ya kutosha uwanjani. Tuachilie wananchi waingie ndani.
Hii ni sauti ya hekima. Umoja ni nguvu na utengano ni udhaifu. Happy Madaraka Day. This is your motherland, fatherland, grandmotherland. The children are playing, the birds are singing. Let there be peace, let there be love, let there be harmony. Harambe, ni upendo na umoja. Your neighbor is your brother, is your sister, is your friend. Regardless of their color, religion, or where they are from. What you do to your neighbor, you do to yourself. Harambe, ni upendo na umoja. Amani, ni upendo na umoja. Amani, ni upendo. Nami nasema harambe, ni upendo na umoja. Sisi wa Kenya.
Tutulie wananchi, tuko na nafasi ya kutosha. Tuketi sasa, tuketi, tuendelee kuketi, tuendelee kuketi. Asante wananchi, tuketi. Wale tumesimama tuketi uwanjani, tumebarikiwa, uwanja uko na nyasi na ni safi. Tuweze kuketi, hawa tuko hapa mbele. Asante, hawa vijana tuketi.
Tukanyage, kanyage.
Asante.
Undugu sikuzaliwa.
Asante, tuketi.
Kupendana. Uhuru tuliunyakua kwa kauli moja. Harambe ni upendo. Everybody amani.
Tuketi.
Amani. Nami nasema harambe ni upendo. Sisi wa Kenya. Kila mtu nawe na amani. Very, very important. Tusalimiane, tupendane. Peace all over Makadem.
makofi Makadema akimalizia. Tumpe makofi, tumwambie asante sana. Mheshimiwa Rais, kwa hekima na taadhima, naomba sasa nimwalike wangu wa zamu mfawidhi Mike Kitone kutoka kwa ofisi yako atupasulie mbarika kipindi kinachosalia. Nashukuru kwa kunikubalia nikuvalie njuga, Mheshimiwa Rais. Hata mimi sijui nimesema nini, lakini ni sawa. Karibu sana Mike Kitone.
Asante sana mfawidhi Jesse. Mheshimiwa Rais, kwa onyesho hilo ndipo tunakamilisha jamvi la tamasha ya burudani. Ni washukuru wote ambao wameshiriki na hata wale ambao wamepanga. Mheshimiwa Rais, naomba kwa heshima sasa uniruhusu nimkaribishe gavana wa jimbo la Meru, Mheshimiwa Kiraitu Murungi, atukaribishe kisha mwalike Mheshimiwa Naibu wa Rais. Thank you, Your Excellency.
Your Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta, President of the Republic of Kenya and Commander-in-Chief of the Defense Forces, Her Excellency Madam Margaret Kenyatta, First Lady of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency William Ruto, the Deputy President of the Republic of Kenya, Her Excellency Madam Rachel Ruto, His Excellency David Mabuza, Deputy President of the Republic of South Africa, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, former Prime Minister of the Republic of Kenya, my Lord the Chief Justice, Honorable Speakers of Parliament, fellow governors, senators, cabinet secretaries, members of Parliament, and all distinguished political leaders present, all distinguished guests, fellow Kenyans, na ntobeto wa Meru mugeni. Your Excellency, this day today will always be remembered as the greatest day of all the days in Meru County. It is my great honor and privilege to welcome you all to this historic occasion as we celebrate our 55th Madaraka Day. We sincerely thank you for choosing Meru to host this year's celebrations. We have done our very best, as you can see, to make this day a day to remember. Your Excellency, I have too many things to tell you and too many things to thank you for. But the time and the protocols of this occasion do not permit. Allow me to sincerely thank you for modernizing Kinoru Stadium to this international standard. I also want to take this opportunity to thank you for providing funds through the Kenya National Highways Authority to construct a dual carriage highway in Meru town from Gitembene to Gitoro to ease traffic congestion. I'm told this will start during this financial year. Your Excellency, allow me to thank you also for making Meru a cash crop and providing Kenya shillings 1 billion to support Meru farmers. All the problems which have delayed the release of this money have now been resolved by your Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Mwangi Kiunjuri, and we thank your government for that. Your Excellency, I also want to thank you for waiving the 400 million debt of Kenya shillings debt owed by the Meru dairy farmers to the Kenyan government. Your Excellency, we understand the letter is now ready and will be delivered to your farmers as you leave. Your Excellency, I also want to thank you for processing over 90,000 title deeds for Meru County during the last 6 months. I met your Cabinet Secretary for Lands, Honorable Farinda Karone, yesterday, and the leaders from Tigania East and Tigania West, and we agreed to complete the ongoing education process in Tigania North so that the 400 megawatt Kenyan wind power project can now proceed without further delay. I want to thank the leaders for that. Your Excellency, allow me also to thank you for appointing our sisters and brothers from Meru County to senior positions in your government. Your Excellency, knowing the competition that there is for those few places, we don't take that for granted. However, Your Excellency, given the geographical vastness of our county and its internal diversity, please do consider us for more appointments. I personally want to take this opportunity to thank you for bringing me and my brother, Honorable Peter Munya, together so that we can unite the people of Meru and make Meru great. Your Excellency, here in Meru County, we are at the forefront of implementing your Big Four agenda. We are giving top priority to food security. This year, Your Excellency, with the support from your Minister of Agriculture and the Red Cross Society of Kenya, we have planted 113 metric tons of green grams, dengu, in all the semi-arid areas of Meru. We expect to harvest over 10,000 tons. Our request, Your Excellency, is that you support our farmers by purchasing some of this dengu to form part of the National Grain Strategic Reserves. Your Excellency, the county government of Meru has allocated over 600 million Kenya shillings to drill, equip, and commission 100 solar-powered boreholes in the semi-arid areas of Bore, Tigania West, Tigania East, and Egembe Central and Egembe North. Your Excellency, this project has started and will be completed within the next 100 days. Your Excellency, the dams which were promised and funded by the national government in Meru County have not started due to bureaucratic delays. We urge you, Your Excellency, to help us by speeding up the consultations between the Ministry of Water and the Ministry of Forestry so that these dams can proceed without further delay. Your Excellency, we also thank you for launching the project which gave us at least 20 kilometers of tarmac roads in each of our 9 constituencies last year. But Your Excellency, we want to inform you that despite you launching all those roads, the contractors disappeared as soon as they were paid their mobilization money, and we shall be grateful if you could order them to resume work. Your Excellency, we have many problems which we are trying to solve, and I think the biggest problem that continues in this country are the numerous challenges faced by our youth. Your Excellency, unemployment, youth poverty, apathy, youth helplessness has driven our youth into drugs, alcoholism, and other forms of antisocial behavior. To address this, Your Excellency, here in Meru, we have established the Meru Youth Service, some of whom you have seen marching here today. Your Excellency, we have recruited over 1,000 youth to undergo vocational training this year in Meru National Polytechnic in various areas including construction, plumbing, electricity, motor vehicle mechanics, hospitality, and agribusiness. We intend to recruit over 4,000 youth in the next 4 years. This will empower our youth and make them positive agents of change and transformation of Meru County. Your Excellency, this is a day to celebrate our independence. Your Excellency, the Meru people were at the forefront of the struggle for independence in this country. To mark this great day, my government has established and published a bill, the Meru County Honors and Awards Bill, to enable us to honor all our freedom fighters and heroes such as General Mwariama and General Baimungi. But as the founding father of this nation, Mzee Jomo Kenyatta told us on Independence Day 1963, freedom by itself is not enough. It has to be freedom from poverty, freedom from ignorance, and freedom from disease. Your Excellency, we want the people of this country and the people of Meru to be rich and prosperous. But riches will not come down from heaven like manna. We all must work hard, always remembering our founding father's motto, uhuru na kazi. Ni uhuru na nini? Ni uhuru na kazi. With those few remarks, Your Excellency, I want to wish all of you a very exciting Madaraka Day in Meru. God bless you. Tuko pamoja. Sasa ningetaka tumkaribishe makamu wa rais na makofi matatu ya kiro ili atuhutubie na mwarike Mheshimiwa Rais. 1, 2, 3. Karibu Mheshimiwa William Ruto. Karibu sana.
Thank you. Thank you. Asante sana Governor. Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Kenya, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, Mama Taifa, Mama Margaret Kenyatta, our friend and brother, David Mabuza, Deputy President of the Republic of South Africa, our friend, the former Prime Minister, ministers present, the President of the Supreme Court and head of our judiciary, David Maraga, and Deputy DCJ, who is present here with us. Ladies and gentlemen, watu wa Meru hamjambo. Mogeni kaire. Mheshimiwa Rais, wewe kuamurisha sherehe hii kufanyika hapa Meru ni kutambua ungwana na watu wa Meru kama wazalendo wa taifa letu la Kenya. Hawa watu wa Meru, Mheshimiwa Rais, ni watu wangwana na vile vile ni watu wa kuaminika, kwa sababu tumeambiwa hapa Meru, tulipata story tukaambiwa ya kwamba Meru ni watu wa kuaminika kiasi ya kwamba unaweza kumtuma kama umekosana na mtu, unamwambia hebu nikatie huyo mtu, na atachukua panga na mkate, alafu akuulize baadaye alikuwa amekosa kitu gani. That is the level of loyalty yenye iko kwa watu wa Meru County hii. Na Mheshimiwa Rais, hawa watu wamesimama imara na wewe kwa sababu they are very loyal and committed, na pia ni watu wazalendo wa taifa letu la Kenya. Walishiriki katika mambo ya kupigania uhuru wa taifa letu, and therefore it is very fitting, Your Excellency, that you did direct that this occasion be held in Meru County. Mheshimiwa Rais, kwa sababu ni sherehe ya aina ya kipekee, kuna watu wengi waliofika hapa, na ni vizuri Kwa ruhusa yako Mheshimiwa Rais, uniruhusu niwatambue, kwa sababu watu wa Meru lazima wajue ya kwamba Kenya mzima imekuja hapa kwa heshima ya watu wa Meru na wakiwa wameandamana na wewe. Nitaanza Mheshimiwa Rais kutambua Chief Justice wetu ambaye ni kiongozi wa mahakama yetu, Mheshimiwa Maraga, tumpigie makofi, na deputy wake. Nataka vile vile Mheshimiwa Rais niwatambue speakers wetu wawili, Speaker Justin Muturi wa bunge letu la kitaifa na pia Speaker Kenneth Lusaka ambaye ni speaker wetu wa bunge la Senate. Wapigie makofi jameni. Wako hapa wangwana hawa wawili. Vile vile Mheshimiwa Rais, tuko na mawaziri. Nataka niwaulize kwa heshima mawaziri wote wasimame. Tuko na Waziri Kiunjuri wa Malwa, Balala, Rashid, Musheru, Munya, Tuju, Yatani, Waziri Kobia, Karonei, Matiani, Chelugui, Masharia, Omamo, Amina, Attorney General, Waziri Sisili Kariuki, Waziri Munyes na Waziri Tuju. Tuwapigie makofi jameni. Watu wa Meru, mnaona serikali mzima, rais ameamrisha iwe hapa kwa sababu ya heshima yenu. Tuko vile vile na makatibu ambao wako hapa, wasimame. Makatibu is principal secretaries kwa wale ambao hawaelewi Kiswahili. Wako hapa mawatibu wote. Hebu jameni tuwapigie makofi. Asanteni sana. Vile vile tuko na magavana wetu wa hapa, lakini tuko na governors wengine 4. Tuko na Governor Kuti Mohamed kutoka Isiolo, majirani hapa, mpigeni makofi. Tuko na Governor Sonko wa Nairobi, mpigeni makofi. Tuko na Governor Mudhomi Njuki wa hapa Madaraka, wapigeni makofi, asanteni sana. Vile vile tuko na kiongozi wa wengi wa bunge letu la kitaifa, Mheshimiwa Duale yuko hapa, na Mheshimiwa Murkomen ambaye ni kiongozi wa Senate. Na vile vile kwa heshima nataka niwaulize masenators wote wasimame. Senators wakiongozwa na Senator wa Meru, Senator Mithika Linturi Franklin na masenators hawa wengine, asanteni sana. Tuko vile vile na wabunge, wasimame wabunge. Hawa ndio wabunge wetu, wako wengi, hebu wapigie makofi. Wakiongozwa na mama county wa hapa, Mama Mwangaza. Na vile vile tuko na ma MCAs wote, wasimame MCAs. Hawa ndio ma MCAs wetu, asanteni sana. Wapigie makofi jameni. Then I also want to recognize our regional commissioner, our county commissioner, our assistant county commissioners, chiefs wetu pamoja na maibu wao. Tafadhali simameni, na waona pale, wasimame tuwapigie makofi jameni. Asanteni sana. Mheshimiwa Rais, kwa heshima nataka nikuulize, ni muite Waziri Mkuu mstaafu Mheshimiwa Raila Odinga, kwa sababu sasa tumeingia msimu wa kuungana. Mheshimiwa Raila, Haya.
Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri wa Kenya Uhuru Kenyatta, Mama Margaret Kenyatta, rafiki yangu, ndugu yangu William Ruto, Naibu Rais, mgeni wetu ambaye ametoka huko Afrika Kusini, ndugu Comrade David Mabuza, waziri mkuu wa Afrika Kusini, waheshimiwa wote ambao wamefika hapa, Meru mgeni kairi, asanteni sana. Mimi vile vile nimekuja hapa, kwanza nimeleta salamu kutoka kwa rafiki ya Wameru hapa, rais jirani wa Tanzania, Mheshimiwa John Pombe Magufuli. Wengine mnakumbuka nilileta Magufuli hapa kuzindua ujenzi ya barabara ya Meru mpaka Maua, na leo asubuhi amenipigia simu akiniambia nikifika leta salamu kwa Rais Uhuru Kenyatta na viongozi wa Kenya, na sasa kwa watu wa Meru. Amesema mimi yeye amependa wa Meru sana, na akaniambia atakuja hapa mpatie msichana mwingine apeleke kule Tanzania. Niko vile vile na kaka yangu hapa Dr. Buroginga ako hapa na mimi, na Mheshimiwa Chris Wamalo yuko hapa vile vile pande ile kutoka pande ya huko Trans Nzoia. Siku ya leo ni muhimu zaidi, na nina furaha kuona kama serikali ya Rais Uhuru Kenyatta iliamua kuleta sherehe hii hapa Meru. Maana yake miaka 55 iliyopita ndio tulisherehekea siku ya Madaraka mara ya kwanza, na siku hiyo ilikuwa Nairobi. Siku hiyo ndio mzee Kenyatta alisimama akibeba mugisho kama hii ambayo nimebeba, na akaongea na Wakenya akamwambia, ndugu zanguni, wakati imefika ya sisi kuanza kujitawala wenyewe. Uhuru yenyewe bado ilikuwa haijafika, lakini akasema baada ya miaka 60 chini ya utawala ya kidhuluma ya mbeberu, tumeanza sasa kuona mwangaza. Hii ilikuwa baada ya miaka karibu 7 ya hali ya hatari ilikuwa inatangazwa hapa katika taifa letu. Wengi wenu hamjui, lakini hali ya hatari ilipotangazwa katika taifa letu ilikuwa kitu mbaya zaidi. Watu walikuwa wanashikwa hovyo hovyo. Wapigania uhuru walikuwa huko msituni wakipigania, kina Jenerali Baimungi na Mariama. Wakati huo kila siku redio ilikuwa inatangaza ati Wakikuyu, Wameru na Waembu ni watu hatari. Ukiona mmoja akipita, piga ripoti kwa polisi mara moja. Wakati hiyo ilikuwa Wakikuyu, Wameru, Waembu ni kama maadui, kwa sababu ya hali hatari na vita ya kukomboa mashamba ambayo beberu alikuwa amechukua. Watu wengi walikufa, wengi walienda jela kupigania ili uhuru ipatikane. Mzee mwenyewe alikuwa huko jela huko kwanza miaka 7 hard labor Lokitanga. Alipotolewa kule Lokitanga akapelekwa Lodwar. Huko ndio sasa watu wakaanza kupigania waachiliwe uhuru. Hapo ndio neno harambee litokea. Kupiga harambee, ati tupiga harambee tuvute Jugwe tutoe Kenyatta kwa jela. Mzee mmoja kwa anaitwa Molo Ngiro nilikuwa naanza wakati walikuwa kwa mkutano, anasema harambee hey, harambee hey, tutoe Kenyatta hey. Ndio ikaanza, na vijana walikuwa naimba, vurute kamba twende Lodwar, furute kamba twende Lodwa. Furute kamba twende Lodwa. Kwa hivyo nimetaja haya tu kuambia nyinyi ya kwamba hii madaraka haikuja kwa urahisi. Na wakati hiyo walisema nataka kupigana na maadui matatu makubwa ya binadamu: ugonjwa, umaskini na ujinga. Miaka 55 yale maadui wamo ama hawamo? Wameongeza nguvu, wameongeza nguvu. Hiyo ndio sababu juzi, baada ya sisi kushindana na kupigana na ndugu yangu, tuliketi chini na tukaamua wakati imewadia. Maana yake miaka 55 tumekuwa tunapigana tu hapa na pale. Kushikana, tuungane pamoja, tuwalete wa Kenya pamoja. Tuache siasa ya ubaguzi, tupigane na ukabila, tupigane na umaskini, tupigane na ufisadi, ili tuweze kuimarisha taifa letu. Vijana wapate kazi, wakina mama wapate kazi, hata wajane wapate kazi, na wazee vile vile wapate rupurupu. Hiyo ndio sababu tulishika mkono na ndugu yangu tukasalimiana pamoja, na ndio sababu naona mimi nimekuja Meru siku ya leo ili tuunganishe wa Kenya kama kitu kimoja. Asanteni sana, Mungu wabariki.
Asante sana Mheshimiwa Raila. Kuna watu niliwasahau. Kwanza naomba msamaha, tuko na officers wa serikali, chief administrative officers who are serving below our cabinet secretaries, wako pale, wapigie makofi jameni. Asanteni sana. Pia tuko na speaker wa bunge letu la East Africa yuko hapa, na wabunge wa bunge la East Africa pia wasimame, tuwapigie makofi. Asanteni sana. Thank you very much. Na pia Mheshimiwa Rais, tuko na mabalozi, and we have members of our diplomatic corps, ambassadors, high commissioners. Unaona jeshi mzima hapa ya kutoka nchi. Wapigie makofi jameni. Mheshimiwa Rais, kwa heshima sasa, sorry, let me speak in English. Your Excellency, you did extend invitation to our brothers and sisters in South Africa, and they have sent the Deputy President of the Republic of South Africa, His Excellency David Mabuza, who is in our midst. And Your Excellency, with your permission, I will ask him to say a few words. Your Excellency.
Thank you very much for the opportunity. Your Excellency, President Uhuru Kenyatta, Your Excellency, the Deputy President, William Ruto, Honorable State Secretaries and Senior Government Representatives, Your Excellencies, Your Ambassadors, and High Commissioners, distinguished guests, and the citizens of Kenya. Let me start by expressing my gratitude to you, President Kenyatta, for extending an invitation for us to be part of this celebration of a very historic day
that set this great nation on a path of independence. On this day, your people, the people of Kenya, attained self-rule from the United Kingdom. By that action, you reclaimed your dignity, you reclaimed your right to self-determination, leading to full independence on the 12th of December, 1963. On this day, we all reflect on the fight that this continent fought against colonialism. We rejoice at the victories we scored as African people against colonialism and all forms of oppression. We honor the day each one of us as sister nations, we rid ourselves from the shackles of colonialism and all forms of oppressions that were imposed across the length and breadth of our continent. We pay tribute to our forefathers for the sacrifice they made in their courageous fight for the attainment of our freedoms, self-rule, and self-determination. Your Excellency, on this day 55 years ago, the founding fathers and the first president of your beautiful country, President Jomo Kenyatta, stood on the stairs of Harambee House and proclaimed to the world that you had attained your freedom. Indeed, that was a beautiful day for the people of Kenya and all of us in Africa. We're very happy and encouraged on that day. A committed day for the future of the nation, a committed day to freedom for all, a committed day to unity. It was a day that brought a promise for better Kenya. So we are happy to be part of you this day as you celebrate your freedom. We're looking forward to a very successful journey as you continue to better the lives of your people. We're very encouraged by the recent developments, the leadership of Kenya, the unity that you have displayed. We're very happy. We'll always be supportive. I'm enjoying this day. I'm listening at the music and I'm dancing. I'm saying, Africa, unite. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. In conclusion, Your Excellency, Mr. President, we are all proud to be part of this occasion where we are celebrating our independence. You did, Your Excellency, 5 years ago, identify tribalism or ethnicity, hate, and disunity as the factors that undermined our independence, our nationhood, our unity, and became a threat to our development. And as a result, Your Excellency, you rallied all of us on the call to unite the country, bring all communities together, eliminate the politics of hate and disunity, and negative ethnicity. And Your Excellency, we are proud that 5 years down the road, you have enjoined our brothers in the opposition by shaking hands with the Honorable Raila Odinga, so that together as a country, we can now focus on the progress, the development of our country, and unite against wastage, mismanagement, and corruption, so that we can better the lives of our country. Mr. President, you have our unqualified support as you pursue the unity of our country, bringing all our communities together and ensuring that we transform our country for the benefit of 45 million Kenyans. It is now, ladies and gentlemen, my humble duty to request His Excellency the President to give his Independence Day address. Your Excellency, Mr. President, sir. Tafadhali tumpigie rais makofi moja, mbili, tatu. Mbili, tatu. Ine, asante sana.
Asante sana. Hai, tuketi, nashukuru. Mgeni wetu siku ya leo, the Deputy President of the ANC, and Deputy President of the Republic of South Africa, distinguished guests, and wa Meru, Mogeni Kaire, Hamjambo. Leo hii tukiwa hapa Kinoru Stadium ni siku ya kitaifa. Tukiwa tumeungana pamoja hapa kusherehekea madaraka yetu kama Wakenya. Kwa hivyo nawaomba wenzangu mniruhusu nisome yale ambaye niko naye hapa, ndio tuungane pamoja na Wakenya wengine pahali popote walipo, na pia marafiki wetu kutoka nchi zingine. It is with great pleasure to join the people of Meru County today for the celebration and commemoration of Madaraka Day. Indeed, from this county, we owe a great debt to the sons and daughters of this county, from General Mwariama, whose widow, Mama Jacinta, joins us today, to Generals Nkoge, Aimunga Roko, and all the other heroes who fought for Kenya to be free. The tree of liberty was, as our founding president said, watered by their blood, and it is a debt that we can neither repay nor ever forget. The heroes and heroines, the founders and fathers of this nation were wise. They knew that if we did not regularly remind ourselves of what freedom had cost, we would be lax in defending it. So we gather here today to remember the heroes of the past, to celebrate the liberty they left us, and to preserve and protect, as well as propagate, that precious inheritance. Long before the struggle of our independence from colonial rule, we were independent peoples with a long and distinguished history. The migrations that carried the many languages and nations to today's Kenya arose from lands that had grown sophisticated civilizations. A key part of the Pan-Africanist philosophy that Kenya's founding fathers adhered to was that Africa had been the land of great civilizations that lost their way as they came under the external assaults of slavery and later colonization. Madaraka, therefore, was an opportunity for a reclamation of our histories as free peoples and to take that freedom and forge it into a political and economic order that would allow us to build a united and successful nation as part of a united and federated Africa. Our founding fathers knew that they would need the vehicle of a modern state to negotiate the sophisticated international sphere if we were to protect our freedom and independence and use it to build a vibrant country. And that is why on the morning of the first Madaraka Day, our people were elated to see their brothers, African brothers and sisters in authority. Some here can still recall that first Madaraka Day, the joy and hope that was felt by millions, the horizons that appeared limitless. There was nothing that any people or country in the world could achieve that we could not. Indeed, thanks to the efforts of our administration since independence, and most importantly of the Kenyan people, a lot of progress has been registered. Kenyans today live almost twice as long as the independence generation. This is thanks in part to programs that make medical equipment available to parts of the country that were once underserved. Thanks in part to this administration's free maternal care program, far fewer of our children die at birth or in their first 5 years of life, and we have cut child mortality to a quarter of what it was in 1963. Recent programs also make education free for virtually every child in the Republic, and 9 million children have the benefit of a free primary education, an opportunity open to fewer than 1 million at independence. Once it took Africans 12 plus hours on a third-class carriage to get to Mombasa from Nairobi, now we can do it in 4 hours. And indeed, once the standard gauge railway reaches Kisumu, we will travel across Kenya in a single day. We owe all of this to the hard work of Kenyans, work which shows in the simple fact that our income per capita is 13 times what it was at independence. The people of Meru County have always been strong contributors to national progress. This was once a battleground in the war for independence, where blood was shed and intense acts of bravery were performed for our collective benefit. That same spirit of pioneering ambition has allowed this county to be one of the most successful in commerce. And indeed, your sons and daughters who are here with us today serve Kenya at the highest levels of government. They add their efforts to those of Kenyans from across the country who are joined in their diversity by the great cause of building a dignified and prosperous Kenya. Thanks to the efforts that brought Madaraka and later independence, and that we protected as a people, every Kenyan today has the right to be represented in government. You have the right to be treated in a manner befitting your dignity, with the utmost done to provide access to effective education, good medical care, and for your person and property to be protected. Through devolution, your voice is heard more clearly in the governance decisions that affect you and your neighbors. As we celebrate the good that has been achieved over the decades since independence, we know there are areas where we have not done as well. We must be truthful to ourselves and admit that in the past few decades, a few of us have failed their motherland. Some of those trusted to run and manage institutions, resources, and safeguard the public interests have turned to be predators. Through their selfishness, greed, and misuse of authority, Kenyans have been denied critical public services and development. Today, I want to address myself to these enemies who must be boldly confronted by all Kenyans of goodwill, in the same manner our forefathers resolved to join hands in the fight against colonialism. Our forefathers' resolve to destroy the yoke of colonialism is what gave birth to our beloved nation. And I have resolved to lead this nation in getting rid of corruption and division, the main challenges we face today, just like colonialism was then. I appeal to all Kenyans to join me in the war that we have started to vanquish corruption. While the challenge may look huge because of the way corruption has become entrenched in some of our people, today we have to declare in unison that corruption in all its forms will be diminished from our country. Like colonialism was defeated, so too we shall defeat corruption. We must, with a sense of great urgency, destroy and eliminate corruption in our country before it fully destroys us and the future of our children. This war must be fought and won by all of us, particularly that which comprises public service. Almost the entire senior team in charge of investigations and prosecutions today is new, and they have been properly resourced. They know their mandates and mission, and they know what Kenyans expect. The Director of Public Prosecutions, the police, and other institutions in the multi-agency team against corruption are on the move, and they are making decisive steps to build strong cases for the prosecution of corrupt officials. Their work will bear fruit when the judiciary also responds by ensuring the frivolous and obstructive use of the court system to avoid responsibility will no longer be allowed. I welcome the assurance of the judiciary's leadership yesterday that they are with the rest of government and all Kenyans in this war for our integrity as a country. I am glad that the rest of senior officials have been made, and I can tell you that there are more on the way. I want officials, particularly senior ones, who are directly implicated in corruption to have no place in my administration, and for them to go where they belong, which is in jail. I will do my part as president to turn government into an instrument that truly serves you and that respects the sacred responsibility to build Kenya into a truly prosperous, fair, and honest country. You as citizens should take up the fight as a key responsibility of your citizenship. We all know from reading the headlines daily that corruption has also seeped into many other sectors of our society. And we must all seize the moment and play our individual role for our country to overcome this evil. We know of teachers who prey on their pupils, impregnating some of them, preachers who swindle their flock, lawyers who defraud clients, journalists who wanafanya nini? Blackmail people, architects building houses using shortcuts, leading to collapse of such buildings, doctors giving false diagnosis to increase their fees, and pharmacies selling fake medicines. Unfortunately, sometimes these crooks have become heroes, and too often some of the worst rogues are welcomed back home like conquering heroes. The truth is that we are facing a grave threat to our moral basis as a people, from government down to family, from leaders to parents, from corporates to individual citizens. We have a role to fight for our honor so that our country can prosper. Your providing information will be key to us nailing perpetrators of corruption. Your resolve to withdraw, respect, and deny honor to those guilty will be the most powerful blow to preventing this vice. Let me now mention just one part of a raft of measures that we intend to implement to tackle corruption. As an initial step, all heads of procurement and accounts in government ministries, departments, agencies, and parastatals will undergo fresh vetting, including polygraph testing, to determine their integrity and suitability. Those who shall fail the vetting will stand suspended. I expect this exercise to be concluded before the start of the new financial year, 2018-2019, and in the coming days, you will hear of other tougher actions that will be taken by my government. Fellow Kenyans, we must have an honest country to protect our liberty and be able to use it to build a glittering African nation. For the sake of honesty, let us agree that our unity, for the sake of honesty, let us also agree that our unity is far from where it should be. Unity, as I said yesterday, does not mean that we agree on all things, but it is a requirement for our country to be able to have the stability that will enable us to invest in it without fear. Our founding fathers knew when they won Madaraka that there was no going back to the political structures that preceded colonialism. The world had changed too much. There were too many dangers to our freedom if we did not come together to forge a new nation. We had fought for freedom together, and today we need to stand together to protect it and turn it into lasting liberty and prosperity. The overwhelming majority of us live in peace and good neighborliness with our fellow citizens. We reach out to one another in good and bad times, and our children play together and marry each other across communities. Yet every 5 years during our elections, destructive divisions emerge that threaten our stability. Some political leaders have made their careers dividing our people, not bringing them together. This is the truth, and we need to deal with it as leaders as well as citizens. Unity is like an engine for a nation that hopes to escape the destructive pull of poverty, civil conflict, and even civil war. There are many different moving parts, but they are all joined in driving forward the vehicle so that it can achieve velocity to move forward. Many countries in our region provide terrifying evidence of what happens to peoples who are disunited. A house divided against itself cannot stand, let alone prosper. We cannot allow political competition to divide us anymore. We cannot allow political competition to divide us even more, because we created Kenya to rise to the heights, not to be in fear every electoral cycle. Our habit of destructive political competition has certainly divided us, but there are other subtler forces. It may be a long wait for some to get public service. It may be disrespectful for our language and culture. Or it may be that in the past, one region or another had less than its fair share of Kenya's resources. All of these have played their part in dividing us and in delaying the dreams of our founders. These problems are even older than the Republic. They are certainly not our fault. But if disunity itself is not of our doing, it is certainly our problem to solve. We have a clear choice. We should be bold enough to reject politics of division. We admit that we have made mistakes in the past, but we also have a great opportunity of transforming our society to forge ahead, guided by past experiences, and we must focus on the future. Our founding fathers and mothers understood the dangers of sticking to the past. After the suffering they had undergone in the struggle for independence, which was preceded by decades of dispossession and oppression, they sought to look to the future rather than stay stuck in the past. They told us and said that they would forgive but never forget. This is the spirit that I am committed to. As president and as a citizen, I seek understanding and reconciliation between all Kenyans. I know that our children, to whom we will bequeath this nation, we need to take every step to ensure that our nation has the unity that will save them from lives of poverty, hatred, and failure. This Madaraka Day and every day henceforth, that is the profound choice before every one of us. If, like me, you choose reconciliation and unity, prepare yourself, because it is not going to be an easy task. It means listening respectfully to each other's fears and grievances. It means being cautious in case of genuine feeling of grievance. It also means being cautious in case of genuine feeling of grievance to ensure that this is not turned into fuel for conflict and even violence. I am listening to all Kenyans. It is my most important duty as president and also as a citizen. It is a duty that I am deeply committed to and that has inspired me to desire to build bridges. Every Kenyan can be a part of this moment to build bridges. We can use our churches, family groups, professional associations, savings and business groups, our schools, and NGOs to build bridges. You need not be told what to do. We all know where the problem is, and each one of us knows where the problems close to you are. Reach out to others and unite with them to provide as many interventions as you can. Your efforts do not have to be grand or be part of a national platform. They just need to be genuine and implemented with others of like mind. This is the way we will have 1 million handshakes to make a strong and united Kenya. Fellow Kenyans, we must also be honest enough to admit that changes to laws or processes is only a part of the solution. The work we are called to do is to build trust and then change hearts and minds. We have many laws in Kenya and a fine constitution. It is not the letter of our law and constitution that will get us to our destination. It is the spirit that we have, or the spirit of the law and the constitution, that will get us to our destination. As we build trust in one another, we must ensure that our government helps us solve some of the most pressing problems that we have. And this is why me and my administration are fighting hard to implement the Big Four agenda. Its pillars seek to directly benefit the lives of citizens, particularly those who are having the hardest time. Our pillar of growing manufacturing to 15% of our economic output as a country. Another, which dovetails with the first, is to enable the private sector to build 500,000 affordable, quality homes that have good sanitation and adhere to high building standards. And from these two pillars will come a strong expansion of the economy and many jobs for our young people. In pursuit of universal health care, we are extending health insurance to every household. That way, medical emergencies will stop being the threat to the family prosperity and livelihood that they are today. The work has already begun. 4 counties, namely Kisumu, Isiolo, Machakos, and Nyeri, have been selected for a pilot project before we roll out to every part of the country. Let me pause to ask everyone in these counties to enroll in this scheme. And even as we roll out our pilot, we are also working together with county governments to have a minimum of 10,000 people covered in each of our 47 counties, so that as our pilot takes root, we will also have already started rolling out this program in every county. Again, to hasten the process, I promised the governors that they would have the national government's help in enrollment. That offer still stands. Let me stress again that we already have success on which to build. We have grown enrollment in the NHIF from under 4 million in 2013 to more than 7 million at the last count. What we need to do is to strengthen the simple interventions that have saved so many lives, such as our extension of free treated mosquito nets and the free maternal health care program. The 4th pillar is ensuring that every Kenyan has access to affordable and nutritious food. No country can call itself great or even close to greatness if any number of her citizens is threatened with malnutrition or even starvation. Added to these pillars must be the most important pillar of all of them, and that is your productivity and investment as Kenyans. Ladies and gentlemen, we must always keep in mind that Kenya is in the race with the world to be productive enough and innovative enough to produce better and cheaper goods than the rest of the world. I urge every Kenyan in business today to take your growth and success as a key contribution to our country. Building value, paying salaries, paying your taxes is building the nation. I urge us all to redouble our efforts and to invest in ambitious expansion. And I urge workers and their trade unions to also help in investing to grow the cake so that we all have more to divide. As a government, we have offered new incentives to manufacturers, from cheaper power to reforms making it easier to do business. We will keep doing everything we can to be supportive. Remember, however, that our incentives are to help you grow a strong business that offers our people opportunities, not merely to increase your take-home profit. That said, I want every Kenyan to know that political stability based on unity and honest government and people are the crucial factors in building real and lasting prosperity that changes all our families. That platform requires each and every one of us to resolve to play our part, to build bridges to those who we've had differences and conflicts with in the past, to insist that our honor as families and communities be carried high by every one of us. That done, we can look forward to bequeathing our children a nation that glitters with its achievements in every field of human endeavor, its fairness, and its prosperity. We are African people forging their way back to the heights that we have known in our past. We can inspire mankind by extending our harmonious brotherhood and our determination to promote a deep sense of honor as individual citizens and as a people. I want to be part of that Kenya, and will work every single day with you to achieve it. May God bless you, may He bless the work of your hands, and may He protect this beautiful land and all her people. Wenzangu, asanteni sana. Sitaki mimi ninene zaidi ya hapo. Yangu ni kuwashukuru wenzetu wa kaunti hii ya Meru kwa kujitokeza kwa wingi kabisa kusherehekea siku hii ya mashujaa, tukiwahakikishia ya kwamba siku hii ambayo tunawakumbuka mashujaa wetu wengi ambao walitoka hapa kaunti ya Meru kupambana na wabeberu kutupatia uhuru wetu. Jukumu ni letu sasa kuhakikisha tumelinda huo uhuru. Jukumu ni letu kuhakikisha ya kwamba tumeungana pamoja kama Wakenya, tusipojali rangi, dini ama kabila, tukijua ya kwamba umoja wetu ndio utatusaidia kuhakikisha ya kwamba tumeweza kuleta utajiri kwa taifa letu la Kenya, kazi kwa vijana wetu, tuweze kuhakikisha ya kwamba wananchi wetu wakienda mahospitali wanaweza kupatiwa matibabu ya bure, watoto wetu wanaweza kusoma. Mimi najua ya kwamba tukipambana na shida hizi haswa ya umaskini, tutakuwa na nchi ambayo kila mmoja wetu atafurahia. Na mambo haya yote ambayo nimetaja yahusu wananchi wa Meru, yahusu wananchi wa Kisumu, yahusu wananchi wa Mombasa, wa Isiolo, wa Kiambu, wa Uasin Gishu, wa kila kona ya Kenya. Kwa hivyo mimi najiuliza, jameni, kama mambo haya ndiyo Wakenya wanahitaji, bona sisi kama viongozi tusikuje pamoja, tufanye kazi pamoja kuhakikisha ya kwamba tumetendea Wakenya haya ambao wanahitaji, badala ya kutumia nguvu zetu kupigana bure na kutupiana maneno bure ambaye haitasaidia kubadilisha maisha ya wananchi hawa. Jameni, tuwataka turudi tuwe kitu kimoja. Najua kuna mambo mengine gavana ametaja, lakini leo gavana, hii ni siku sio ya Wameru, ni siku ya Wakenya. Na yale ambayo tutaongea leo ni yale ambayo inahusu Wakenya wote. Lakini kesho tutashinda hapa na nyinyi tena. Sasa kesho wewe kuja ulete mambo yako ya Meru. Ni namna gani wenzangu? Si leo ni siku ya kitaifa? Si ni namna hiyo? Kwa hivyo kesho tutaongea mambo yale ambayo inahusu shida na mambo mengine ambao ama kazi ile ambayo tumepangia kufanya hapa Meru County. Nikimaliza, ningependa pia kuchukua nafasi hii kusema niliamua ya kwamba tutakuwa tukisherehekea sikukuu hizi zetu katika kaunti tofauti tofauti, na ndio Wakenya waweze kujua ya kwamba hii siku sio siku ya watu ya Nairobi peke yake, ni siku ya Wakenya. Na tutazunguka kila kona ya Kenya, kila kaunti, tuhakikishe ya kwamba wananchi wanaona wanahusishwa kwa mambo yote ya maendeleo ya taifa la Kenya. Na kwa hayo nasema ya kwamba Mashujaa Day ambayo inakuja Oktoba 20 mwaka huu, sisi zote tutasanyana kule Kakamega County tusherehekee huko pamoja na wenzetu wa Kakamega County. Kwa hayo machache na mengi, nasema Mungu awabariki, Mungu awalinde, na asanteni sana kwa kujitokeza hivyo, mmejitokeza kwa wingi. Asanteni sana.
Sote tusimame tafadhali kwa wimbo wa taifa na wimbo wa Jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki. Tunaomba wananchi tafadhali tubaki tukiwa tumetulia hivyo hadi msafara Mheshimiwa Rais pamoja na msafara wake utakuwa umeshaondoka hapa Kinoru Stadium. Tunaomba utulivu wenu wananchi tafadhali. National Youth Service, sub-chiefs na machiefs, tafadhali tutulize wananchi wasivuke hapo kwa nyasi kwa ajili ya utaratibu
speech addressed to the nation, which lived up to the expectations of many of the people who had been watching and listening to him. Many of them had hoped that he would tackle the issue of corruption, and he has done that at length, if we do say so. He says that he recognizes that corruption and disunity may be the newest challenge to the country's unity, and he says he will do everything within his power to ensure that he is addressing these things, that this is part of the things that he will be working on very keenly with leaders both in and outside of government to ensure that the country not only destroys but eliminates grand corruption. And towards this end, he has announced one very key important measure that he says will be done before the beginning of the next financial year, that is the 2018-2019 financial year. He says all senior procurement officers in government institutions, parastatals, corporations will have to go undergo a fresh vetting session, and that this will also include a polygraph test, or if you like, a lie detector test. He says this must be done before the beginning of the 2018-2019 financial year, and state officers who will have failed this test will stand suspended. It is perhaps one of the strongest indications from the president that he is taking this fight against graft rather seriously. He also says that everybody should play their part, the citizens included, saying that if this, what he says, an enemy of unity, an enemy of progress in the country, which is graft and corruption, is not tackled, then the country will not have a future to bequeath its youth. Apart from the issue of corruption, of course, he did mention the issue of unity, making reference to that handshake, that hug yesterday between him and the former retired Prime Minister Raila Odinga, who also was amongst the guests who attended these celebrations here at the Kinoru Stadium, saying that it is his desire to see that he lives up to the dream of the founding fathers of this nation, who envisioned a united Kenya, saying that it is time for Kenyans to actually move aside from politics of division, politics of tribalism, and forge a united Kenya that he says will ensure that not only do the residents of this country, the citizens of this country, enjoy the fruits of that freedom that was so much had fought for, but also enjoy the developments that have come with subsequent governments. So we have had from the president, from the deputy president, from the former Prime Minister Raila Odinga, who also alluded to that handshake, saying that it was time for them to come together as one united nation to fulfill that dream of unity and development in the country. Also invited to this event was the South African Deputy President, Mr. David Mavusi, if I'm not wrong, who also said that the rest of the continent has been watching the happenings here in Kenya and lauded the two leaders for taking that bold step of getting together and getting into a sense of unity for the sake of the development of the country. He says that the rest of the continent supports that move and will continue to offer their support as Kenya seeks ways of making this new unity work for the betterment of its people. So that is what has been happening here in the Kinoru Stadium in Meru. The president says he's still within the region. He will be here until tomorrow, and saying that he was only going to address issues of national importance today, and asking the people of this county to wait for their turn tomorrow when their issues will be addressed. Back to you, studio.
Kenya ni nchi nzuri kushinda zote, barani hata pwani kwa kutia pote, mashamba hata mbugani kunono kote, twaweza kutumia pahali popote. Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya nchi yetu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya nchi yetu. Pori zetu za Kenya wanyama ni wengi, wageni huwaona na donge twapata, ni haki tuwalinde wasiharibiwe, ndiyo sehemu kubwa uchumi wa Kenya. Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya nchi yetu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya nchi yetu. Wako wapi wabeberu waone haya tuliyoyatimiza kwa miaka chache? Ni wao walisema hatuna akili, na huku watunyonya, afadhali kupe. Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya nchi yetu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya nchi yetu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, 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 Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya nchi yetu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya nchi yetu. Kanyaga nchi yako kwa nguvu na raha, hilo ni hakikisho la rais wetu. Zamani tuliwekwa ati namba 4, sasa about tani tuko namba 1. Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya nchi yetu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya nchi yetu. Nguvu zetu za Kenya ni umoja wetu. Mzee alibashiri tukahakikisha, vitisho hata vipi sote tutayari. Haki hatukuomba kwani tupoteze. Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya nchi yetu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya nchi yetu. Kenya ni nchi nzuri kushinda zote, barani hata pwani kwa kutia pote, mashamba hata mbugani kunono kote, twaweza kutumia pahali popote. Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya nchi yetu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya nchi yetu. Pori zetu za Kenya wanyama ni wengi, wageni huwaona na donge twapata, ni haki tuwalinde wasiharibiwe, ndiyo sehemu kubwa uchumi wa Kenya. Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya nchi yetu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya, Kenya, Kenya nchi yetu. Wako wapi wabeberu waone haya tuliyoyatimiza kwa miaka chache? Ni wao walisema hatuna akili, na huku watunyonya, afadhali kupe. Kenya, Kenya, Kenya taifa letu, Kenya,